Hello, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to talk about the continuation of our CucumberJS series. Okay. So in this series, I think it's been a long time. We left at scenario outline and examples in Cucumber. Okay. So now today we are going to talk about the hooks concept. Okay. So what is mean by hooks? What kind of hooks we have in Cucumber, especially CucumberJS. Okay. So what is named hooks and tagged hooks? Now we will divide this hooks concept into a couple of videos. In single video may not be possible. So we'll try to cover up before all, before step in one video, and after that, these are in one video, and this will be another video. Okay. Let's see how many videos it will be. Okay. So now let's start with the first one, before all. So now I will take two files, okay, which are file which is file one, where I'm just logging functionality, after that canceling an item after adding it. In file two, I have to edit an item. In same file two, the scenario two will be remove the item. Okay. So now total. So in total, we have three scenarios, which is distributed in two files, two feature files. Okay. So now when you are doing the automation, so definitely before starting up all this automation, you need to do some activities. Okay. Let's say before starting off all these three scenarios or entire test suite, I want to create a folder or I want to initialize a driver, right? So how can I do that particular break script? Okay. For that, we have something called before all. Okay. So as the name suggests, the before all defines a hook which runs before all scenarios. Okay. So let's say in this case, I have three scenarios. So this should be executed only once. Okay. Now let's see function log. So I will simply say this is before, rather than writing like this, let's say initializing driver, initializing driver, so initializing driver. So now let's see how many times. I'm sorry about that. So how many times this particular step will be executed, right? So here this particular hook will be executed. So you see this, we have three scenarios got executed. Okay, you can see three scenarios, 12 steps, that's fine. But look at this hook. How many times it has executed? Only once. As the name is indicating, run before all scenarios. Run before all the scenarios. Run before the all scenarios. But can I have multiple? Yes. You can have multiple before all also. But how they will be executed if I have multiple, right? For example, in this case, I have two before hooks, before all, let's say. So this is initializing driver, and this is, let's say, uh, creating a reporting directory, creating a results directory, let's say. So let's try running the program and see what will happen. You see this, creating the results driver and initializing the driver, right? You can have multiple hooks also of the same type, which is before all. So what will happen in this case? It will be executed in order they are defined. And this particular one can be spread across different files. I have only one example spec file TS here. You may have multiple. Okay. So I hope it is clear. So before all hooks, especially the hooks are helpful for us when you want to do certain activity before your future files, before your scenario begins, before your steps, if you want to do anything like those scenarios, you will do it. Okay. This is one thing. Now we have discussed about before all. I'm commenting out the second before all to understand better. So now what is the another we have? Okay. So we have something called before. Okay. So define a hook which run before each scenario. Okay. So let's say in a run, you have two files. We have three scenarios, scenario one, scenario two, and scenario three. So before all will be executed only once. Doesn't matter number of files you have, how many doesn't matter, only once. Unless until you provided multiple. So now before, okay. So function, I will simply say so log, sorry. So log, let's say this is login kind of thing. For every, we are launching the browser only once, but we are logging and log out for every scenario. Let's say like that. This is login alias before scenario, before each scenario. Okay. Let's try running it and see what will happen. You see this? This is login one time. This is login second time. This is login third time. Why three times? Because we have only two files. In the two files, we have maximum of three scenarios. If you have one more, so if you have one more, that particular before scenario, this before hook will be executed. I hope it is clear. There is not much functionality. Nothing much secret behind it. It's simply you want to do anything only once for the entire execution, you go for before all. And you want to do for each and every scenario, you define the before hook. Okay. So now, and in case if you want to do anything before each and every step, let's say, right? See, this is entire test suite. We have two files. Out of two files, we have three scenarios, but each and every scenario is a compress of a step. This is a one step, this is a one step, this is a one step, and this is a one step. Right? That's the reason you can see we have three scenarios. Three scenarios it is showing here, right? After that, each and every scenario has four steps. So out of 3 into 4, 12 steps. When you want to do anything before each and every step, let's see, do we have anything? We have something called before step function. I will simply say this is before step. Okay, I will mark it with this symbol. Now we should see this 12 times because we have 12 steps. Now you see this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. For each and every step, it is being it is being executed over there. It is being executed over there. So with this, what did we understand? So before all is only executed once per entire your scenarios, and before it will be executed before each scenario, right? So let's say you have two files. Out of two files, we have three scenarios spread across two plus one, and each and every scenario is having four steps. So we have 12 steps, right? So in that case, before will be executed only once. So before all will be executed only once, and before will be executed three times, and before steps will be executed 12 times. And can I have multiple before all, before steps? You can have. And as I said earlier, if you have multiple, they are executed in which they are defined. In which they are defined. It is very simple. Okay. So you can see here, before all will be executed only once per the entire execution, I can say, right? Before all the scenarios. Now you have before, which will be executed on each and every scenario, and before step and each and every step. Okay. So like this, you can have multiple also, and which will be executed based on the sequence that we have seen also example here. Same way you can try for before and before steps. I hope the concept is clear. In the next video, we will see how after all, after steps will be uh, can be used. Okay, and remember, we are just discussing about vanilla CucumberJS, and these are all we will be implementing with the playwright in the future soon. Okay, thanks for watching.